Hi, I'm Antonio Centeno, the founder of Real Men Real Style, and I'm coming to you from my backyard. Yep, that's right. I live in central Wisconsin, as I've said many times, and I'm pretty close to the North Woods. So what that means is there's a lot of woods, a lot of marshland, a lot of green area. It's a beautiful place to live. As you can see, you've got a little bit of a pond right here. I've got the marshland right over here. I've got a trail which goes out into the woods. Used to be an old railroad track that I go running on. Well, I'm coming to you here, guys, because my studio is undergoing a little bit of a change right now. Hopefully I'll have it set up in the next week. But many of you all have been sending me emails wondering, Antonio, where are you? Antonio, are you making any more videos? Antonio, have you quit? Antonio, are you dead? No, I'm not dead. I'm here, guys. I'm perfectly fine. I've just been focused on a couple other things this summer, and that's been the style system. So I've had almost 200 men go through the style system in the last 6 months, and I've got a class going through it right now, and these are men that are transitioning, basically rebuilding or building from scratch their wardrobe, and I've been focused on them. In addition, I've been spending a lot of time with my family. We traveled over to Ukraine. Actually, my kids and my wife were over in Ukraine all summer, and I spent the summer working with mostly the guys in the style system. But here near just last month, I went over to Ukraine, spent a couple weeks there, and now my kids are back. We got them in school, and things are starting to get back in the routine. So having said that, I've got 3 big announcements for you today. And number 1, I want to announce a premium sponsor. Number 2, I want to go ahead and talk to you guys about future partnerships and a direction you're going to see my channel go, which I haven't been able to do in the past. And number 3, I'm going to talk about the future of the channel and what videos you're going to see in the future and what you can expect from me a year from now. So let's go ahead and talk about number 1. I want to introduce Blue Claw Company. My friend Adam, about 6 to 8 months ago, we started talking. I checked out some of his products, amazing luggage made right here in the United States. I was really interested in this story. We talked on the phone while he was down in South America, and I learned a lot about Blue Claw Company. He ended up getting one of his products, got a few more of his products because I was so impressed. And he makes things like garment bags, weekenders, duffel bags, overnight bags, dop kits. And I was really impressed with the timeless craftsmanship of Blue Claw Company. So much so that I invited him to become a premium sponsor. We went ahead and, it's a great partnership because really he's able to put some money into Real Men Real Style, which enables me to make better videos for you. And I introduce you to a product I believe in. So if you've got a moment, click on the link down below, go check out Blue Claw Company, and let me know what you think of Adam and his company down in the comments. Okay, so number 2, partners. As much as I would like to believe, gentlemen, I don't know everything. I like to think I'm a pretty, smart guy, but no, my wife always puts me in my place. Really, guys, I don't know a whole lot about relationships. I don't know a whole lot about fitness. I don't know a whole lot about wine. I mean, when it comes to even decorating your house or picking out the right sheets for your bed, I don't know a whole lot about this, but I do realize, and being a father of 3, having my own house, that these are pretty important things. And so let me go ahead and say that I am bringing in experts, people who know a lot more about this than me, people that I respect these guys, so I've had time to talk with them. I respect them as human beings. I respect their business, and I'm going to bring them in to introduce you to their products, but also introduce you to their knowledge base. So let's go ahead and talk quickly about relationships. I've got the guys from Art of Charm, AJ and Jordan. They're going to be talking with me, and we're going to go ahead and bring you guys some solid content about relationships and how to deal with women, how to deal with, I think, one of the most important decisions you may make in your life, which is who you're going to spend your life with. Now let's talk about fitness. Now, many of you guys know I spent 5 years in the United States Marine Corps, but I still don't know a whole lot about fitness. Yeah, I go out and I exercise and I try to lift some weights here or there, but I have a lot to learn when it comes to nutrition, when it comes to improving your body. And I'm bringing in Ryan Masters over at the Workout Corner. And Ryan has really built a great channel for teaching men about how to take care of their bodies, how to get in the best shape of their lives. And I'm going to be working with him to bring you a lot of information about that particular subject. Let's talk about sheets. Yes, you heard me right, linens. And this is something that I haven't really thought much about until I went out and I bought myself a really nice bed about 5 years ago. And if you think about it, you spend 1/3 of your life in your bed, asleep. And if any of you guys have traveled, you've probably gotten into a hotel room bed and you, man, I wish I could have this bed in my house. And you don't, in fact, you go back to your house and look at your bed and you've got like some old comforter you've been using for 10 years and, sheets that have holes in them. No. So I'm going to bring in Steve over at Vero Linens, and we're going to talk about the importance of where you spend 1/3 of your life and the importance of getting a good night's sleep and how the right linens, how choosing the right comforter, how all this can play into you having the type of environment which enables you to sleep better. The last, I'm going to bring over, we've got a gentleman over, another Iraqi vet. He's going to be coming in, and we're going to be David. He's going to be talking about what is it? We're going to be talking about wines and wineries over at Carlotta Wines, and so I've been working with him very closely on let's just take so a man can better understand wine. I actually have a bottle of Casa La Pistole that I picked up in Chile probably 7 years ago, and I just realized that, well, it was a couple years ago, but I realized I ruined it because I didn't store it properly. So we're going to be talking about how you can start to build a wine collection and things like with alcohol. I don't know a whole lot about this, guys. Again, why I'm going to be bringing you experts so that you can learn more about this stuff. I'm going to continue to focus on men's style, and that probably takes me to section 3, style. That's going to be my main focus, guys. Focusing on clothing, and you're going to see over the next year, I'm going to basically not forget where my roots are at, and I'm going to continue to make tons of great videos on men's style. So if you've got something that you want to talk to me about men's style, go ahead and continue to send me great questions. And I think we've made 250 videos in the last year. I'm going to try to make another 250 videos on men's style. There's a lot more I know I need to cover, and we're going to talk a lot more about casual style. So just the other day I purchased a good number of things on the internet, and I'm going to talk to you about my experience. I'm going to talk about sweaters. We're going to talk about just more casual wear. I know most of my stuff has been formal, and that's where my roots are, but we're going to start talking a bit more about casual wear. So here's to 250 more videos. Now, in the comments below, I would love to hear what your burning style question is. Believe it or not, I've probably got close to 1,000 questions that you guys have sent me over the last year, and I'm shifting through those. We've got our men's style Q&A site. But if you've got something that's really burning that you want to hear, you want to hear back from me on, go ahead and put it down in the comments. I'm going to choose probably 2 or 3 of the best questions, and in my next 10 to 20 videos, I'm going to make sure to address those questions. So with that being said, guys, it's great to be back. I look forward to seeing you guys this fall and winter. And that is it. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.